So what's going on, toxic gamers? The entire community has gone mental, they gone mad, they went retardo, and in Urdu I gotta say यहाँ पे Rockstar के बहन के चाचा की खालू की गांड फट गई, ये लानत है पैंच होते. Ladies and gentlemen, we gotta talk about GTA 6. Where the hell is trailer 2 at? When are we gonna get the game? Are we gonna get the game when we're 80 years old? Seems very likely, ladies and gentlemen. Like the video if you want trailer 2 before the game comes out. Dislike the video if you want it after the game comes out, because it is a possibility right now. Check this out. I got a video that I want to share with you. Shout out to the homie West Nemo. Roll it.
Grand Theft Auto 6 is the most anticipated game of the decade, if not ever, and with rumors pointing to a possible reveal very soon, possibly in May, all eyes are on Rockstar Games to make a move. Literally any move at this point. Every day that passes
now gonna happen in May, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully it does happen. Hopefully
this is one day closer to Grand Theft Auto 6, or at least we think. This was supposed to be the biggest game of the year, and yet we are almost 5 months in and we haven't gotten anything. We haven't gotten a second trailer, we haven't gotten a date. All we have is the CEO talking about GTA 6, and I fear that if nothing happens soon, it could be a major red flag that a delay is imminent. So with that being said, today we're going to be diving into all of the recent GTA 6 news, the subtle updates, some of the more behind the scenes moves that you guys may have missed, and we're also going to talk about the big thing that everyone wants to know, and that is when is trailer 2 dropping, and will GTA 6 still release this year or be delayed? We have a lot to cover, so check the video.
At this point, the game is probably gonna get delayed, bro. Like, yeah, at this point it's getting delayed, bro. At this point it's getting sponsor. Okay, we're gonna skip the sponsor.
So the first trailer for GTA 6 dropped all the way back in December of 2023 that we know about, and it broke many records as being one of the most viewed videos in the history of the platform and generating more hype than any other gaming trailer has done before. But the trailer's momentum hasn't really slowed down, and over the last few days it's actually crossed a huge checkpoint that explains a little bit why Rockstar and Take-Two haven't had much hustle.
We're to give you the context real quick, we are 500 we're 500 days after trailer 1. It's been 500 days since we got any information about the game, and I know, like, when trailer for 1 came out, a lot of people were like, yeah, now they're gonna be silent for at least a year, right? So nobody was like, yeah, whatever, we're gonna wait, right? But after a year, everybody started looking like this. Okay, now we're 500 days. It's okay, hopefully not gonna be 500 years. I almost said 500 years. Bruh.
When it comes to releasing a second trailer. The first trailer recently crossed 249 million views, nearly a 250,000 views, making it one of the most viewed gaming videos on the entire platform, and by far the most viewed video game trailer ever uploaded. So we can talk all we want about how much we need a second trailer, but if you're in Rockstar's position right now, why would you have to hustle to upload a follow-up? Like, the first trailer is still doing numbers every single month, so it's not like the hype is slowing down at all for GTA 6. Typically, game developers will push out a second trailer for their game once the first trailer.
They just don't need to drop anything, bro. Like, these suckers can, like, stealth drop GTA 6 and yeah, the world's gonna go crazy. But yeah, they're gonna drop trailer 2. Like, yeah, they got to drop trailer 2. Real quick though, I want to actually shout out all of you that if you do have the grams, I would love to have you there. Shout out to all the homies for following over on the Instagrams. Links are always down below. You can simply search up SKizzle and you will find it. Same as my YouTube channel username. If you don't have the grams, you got the X. I would definitely love to have you over on the Twitters as well, okay? Because you know how I imagined 2025 as a kid, you know, back then, how it turned out. The earth is round, and homeboy asking for source. Okay, that's how it be. And also, just wanted to, while we're on the topic at hand, would you pay $100 for GTA 6? Oh, shit. We're gonna get to that conversation in the video too, all right? But would you, and this is like the map comparison we're assuming based off of the leaks, the gameplay, the trailer that has been released, and the gameplay leaks that we had all the way back from 2022, and in 2022, yeah, the map has been made based off of that. So we think the map is gonna be this big, give or take. Thoughts on that one real quick? All right, let's get back to the content here, boo-boo.
Is out of people's minds, and they think they need some kind of mental refresh, but that just isn't happening with the first GTA 6 trailer, and that could actually be one of the major reasons why we haven't seen trailer 2 yet. Now, recently we had a pretty interesting development in the world of open world games, specifically by Take-Two Interactive and GTA type experiences, is the release date for the Mafia title. Now, the last new Mafia game was Mafia 3, which released all the way back in 2016 and was a pretty huge step down from Mafia 1 and 2, which are both still seen as some of the best GTA type games ever made. But interestingly enough, both of these franchises are owned by Take-Two.
Yeah, Mafia 3 was a letdown. It could have been, it had a lot of potential, right? But it was a letdown because every mission was repetitive.
Interactive, and with Mafia the Old Country now confirmed for an early August launch, we can actually take quite a lot away from that when it comes to figuring out where GTA 6 is going to be on Take-Two's schedule. Yeah. Now, these are two games that are going to be in direct competition with one another, because if the average gamer comes face to face with a new Mafia game and a new GTA game, they're more than likely going to pick one rather than the other instead of buying both. Which, let's be honest, if you got a Mafia game releasing and a new GTA game, you're probably going to pick the GTA game. But bear with me, I'm talking about this for a reason. It does have an effect on GTA 6. Now, obviously, Mafia the Old Country isn't going to be stealing a bunch of sales away from GTA 6, but the reason I'm bringing this up is because both of these games are being published by Take-Two Interactive, and there is no way that Mafia the Old Country would be released anywhere near GTA 6, because that would completely destroy its sales potential. And that's the same that it can be.
And this game, if I'm not mistaken, is coming out summer 2025, right? Yeah, and GTA 6 is supposedly coming out fall, so fall does fall under like September, October, November. December is winter, okay? So yeah, so December is classed as winter. So yeah, man, this game, bro, like the writing is on the wall. Game's probably getting delayed. I mean, of course, there's a chance that it's not gonna be, because they've said it over and over that the game is not getting delayed. It's on time. It's coming fall 2025. But I mean, like, let's be real, bruh. Like, I'm just saying, right at this point, no trailer, no information, nothing. And they got Mafia 4 confirmed for summer. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know, man.
He said about Borderlands 4 as well. Like, Borderlands 4 is releasing in September. So with Mafia 4 coming out in early August, that more or less means GTA 6 won't be releasing for at least another month or so afterwards. Because again, there is no way Take-Two Interactive would be releasing this game less than a month away from GTA 6. So this kind of narrows down the release date for me. So we have Take-Two Interactive releasing Mafia the Old Country in August, and then directly in September, there is another game coming out, and that is called Borderlands 4, which is also a game that is being published by Take-Two Interactive. So that gives us a really solid idea of when
October or November, right? Yeah, right. Like, yeah, they're not gonna okay, so either October or November, or it's coming out 2026, bro. Like, yeah, simple as that. Simple as that.
GTA 6 could release. Now, even though Take-Two Interactive hasn't confirmed the GTA 6 release date as of yet, I'm pretty certain that 2K wouldn't want to drop these two games too close to one another, because that would effectively be sentencing Mafia to a certain death in terms of the sales charts. So if Mafia is coming early August, I think the absolute earliest we will see GTA 6 is either in early September. Doubt that's going to happen though, but more likely sometime in October or November. Again, we have Mafia the Old Country in August, we have Borderlands 4 in September, so that would leave GTA 6 sometime between October.
But here's the thing though, what if Borderlands 4 and Mafia Old Country, or I'm just gonna call it Mafia 4, gets delayed? What if these game gets delayed and then they gotta delay GTA 6? Yo, could you imagine they gotta delay GTA 6 because they have to delay Mafia and or Borderlands? Like, could you imagine that? That would be criminal, bro. That would be devastating, because already the entire community has gone retardo. But what if that happens and we get to find that out through leaks, through inside reporting? Oh man, this community is gonna go bozo after that. Yeah, like, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, but imagine, I don't think they're gonna delay it because of that, but you never know. And of course, like, other games are also, other publishers, other games are, yeah, like, they aren't sure when GTA 6 is gonna come out, therefore they aren't sure about their own games. They're looking to delay their own games. Now, what if they delay their games? Specifically, EA has already said that, bro, like, competition kind of stiff right now, bruh. Like, you know, we got major releases coming out, so we ain't going... Yeah, Battlefield probably gonna come out early next year, right? But what if GTA 6 gets delayed to early 2026? Then what about Battlefield, right? Because that game is supposedly gonna be delayed because of GTA 6. They're gonna drop it early next year. Now, if GTA 6 gets delayed to early next year, does that mean that Battlefield is gonna get delayed to like late 2026? Right? Think about it that way. Or are they gonna then just release it early? Cause yeah, everybody's waiting on Rockstar, so they gotta confirm soon, and based off of what they say, that's when like other game publishers gonna, you know, start to make their moves and plan ahead, or reveal us when they're gonna release their games. Simple as that.
October and November. Now, if I was Take-Two, again, I'm not, but I would want at least a month between the two games, but it will more than likely be closer to 2 months apart from each other, which would likely put GTA 6's release date somewhere in early October or sometime in November. Now, it is worth mentioning that Borderlands and GTA don't really have much of a crossover audience. Like, I think if Borderlands releases in September and then GTA 6 also releases in September, like, the Borderlands community is big enough that I don't think it's really going to affect the sales very much. But again, GTA 6 is going to be a worldwide phenomenon, so Take-Two Interactive releasing those games that close to each other is just absolutely wild to think about. And now that we are almost in May, it's pretty safe to say that if we don't get any reveal in May, or like a solid release date soon for GTA 6, a delay is imminent, but we'll talk more about that in just a bit. Now, there's been a lot of discussion about the price of GTA 6 because there have been...
Yeah, there we go, boys. 1 in the comments if you are cool with a $100 price tag. 2 if you're not. 3 in the comments, you're gonna buy it, but you're still not okay with it. That's like where I'm at with the number 3. And I'm seeing like a lot of people are saying, bro, I'm even gonna pay $200. I'm even gonna pay. You guys, listen, man, I posted this. Would you pay $100 for GTA 6 over on Twitter? If you do have Twitter or X, I would love to have you there. Now, a lot of people are like, hey, man, let's face it, people will buy it regardless of the price increase. That is true, though. I mean, I cannot argue with facts, okay? Honestly, at that price, I may wait for a first reviews first. Okay, a few reviews first. Okay, that's fair. Yes, if it released on PC the same day as console, I will. Okay, no, I've got to wait on PC anyways. I'll just wait till it cracked. It's cracked if it's $100. Okay, so some people are saying that, but that's like you guys, right? You guys watching the videos. That's what I have on Twitter. But I've seen like so many other people comments, threads, tweets, replies, and all that, yeah, it would roughly be 140 Canadian. Yes, I would. Yeah, I'm in Canada, by the way, so yeah, it's probably gonna be 140 if that turns out to be 100 USD, right? 1 in the comments if you would pay $100 for GTA 6. 2 if you not, if you wouldn't. Now, a lot of people are also saying they would even pay $200 for the game. Bruh. I'm like, yeah, bro, like, I get it, Poppy. I get it, okay? But tranquilo, though. Like, don't tell these companies about it. When you type online, they get to see it, okay? They don't do it. Keep it inside you, okay? Pause. Keep it inside you. Even if it's 100, 200, I get it. You're gonna buy it, Holmes, but keep it inside you. Don't let these companies know, bro, because you know the deal. But after that, they're probably gonna make it $200, bro. Like, you know, like, yeah, come on, man, like, get it together, Holmes. But
been several credible leaks that have recently suggested that the game will be priced at around $100. Now, some industry analysts also talked about this as well, which those aren't as credible as some of the other leaks. But a while back, a European retailer accidentally made their store page for GTA 6 live a little too early, and that price tag was well over $100. And since Take-Two Interactive has made several statements over the last couple of years about how they think games should be actually more expensive than they currently are, it's perfectly believable that they're going to try to price the base version of the game above $70. But just to add a bit more credibility to that theory and I guess fuel on the fire,
I can see them do $80. $100, I don't think they would, but I wouldn't be shocked if they do. You know what I mean?
as well. Nintendo recently confirmed that their game Mario Kart World, set to release on the Nintendo Switch 2, will be priced at $80 digitally, and the physical price, we don't even know the price. There was numbers like $90. I don't even know the full context, but if Nintendo is the one that pulls the trigger first and gets away with it, then Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar Games will absolutely get away with it as well. As much as we may not want to admit it, they're just gonna do it, let's be honest. Personally, I'm expecting this game to drop for $80 digitally, with also a $90 physical edition with some other like digital deluxe editions and stuff like that for over.
Yeah, dang. I mean, yeah, they're gonna be like, okay, well, 90 is not 100, but I'm saying 90 is 90, bruh. 90 is 90, okay? Like that's too much money, man. That's too much money.
Or like well over $100, but it may end up being more than that. Like it could be that's like $100 digital.
Yo, the AI driver almost crashed in. Check this out.
Over like well over $100, but it may end up being more than that. Like it could be that's like.
The AI driver went crazy there, bro.
$100 digital and then 110 physical. But don't get too concerned just yet, because I think that there's also going to be an offering that will be really lucrative for some people. Now, this is a game that's been in development for roughly a decade, and then it's cost Take-Two Interactive well over $1 billion, and they're going to want to make that money back as soon as humanly possible, and they know that everyone is going to rush out to buy this thing as soon as it's out, regardless of the price tag, mainly because we all know how long GTA 5 and GTA Online were supported for. So if they price the game at $100 digitally and 110 physically, for instance, obviously this isn't confirmed, they could make
hundreds. Okay, now we're getting up to 110, bruh. Man, yo. It's over. It's over. And it's likely also gonna have a collector's edition, right? Just like GTA 5. So that could, I mean, I don't remember how much the original GTA 5 collector edition was. I did buy it, but I believe it was less than 300 Canadian. Or maybe it was 200 Canadian. I could be wrong, but now that would be like 400, 500, bro. Easy 300 USD. That's gonna be like 400 Canadian, maybe even more.
Make that budget back as soon as pre-orders go live, and they know it. Again, if Nintendo can get away with $80 for Mario Kart, then Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive can absolutely get away with $100 for GTA. But there is a silver lining, and I think it's one thing that a lot of people fail to mention, and that is GTA Online is a factor when it comes to the pricing of GTA 6. Rockstar Games is going to want the barrier of entry for GTA 6 to be as low as possible, which is why they might sell it at a loss for $70. And I say loss for a reason because, like, when it comes to the money that they spent on the game, selling it at a loss at about $70, they're gonna make that money back with GTA Online. That's why I think that Rockstar Games,
yeah, shark cards, and I mean, like, come on now, even at $70, bro, this game is gonna do gangbusters. GTA 5 did like what, 200 plus million? Sheesh, man, that's crazy numbers, bro. They're gonna make their money back off of the sales alone. It's probably not gonna be in like in the first week or 2 weeks, or maybe not even a month or a year, but they're gonna make their money back even just off of the sales long term. And plus you what's this called, you pair that up with GTA Online and shark cards. Yeah, Megalodon shark cards. They might even do Megalodon shark card 2.0. Yeah, you know, it's over, man. But did you see this video? Apparently we're also hearing about the PlayStation 6, and the leaks are going crazy right now. Click on this video on the screen and I'll see you right there. Check it out, man.